Every small business owner should at least invest in one Facebook ad to help promote and bring brand awareness to their small business. Hi, my name is Ayana. I am a digital marketer, and my mission is to help small business owners in Trinidad and Tobago really build a strong small business so that they are able to grow and earn over time. So in today's video, we're going to focus on creating a Facebook ad from start to finish. Now, before we fully jump into that, I want to express a certain amount of interest that must be placed in knowing your business's target audience. Because if you don't know your business's target audience, Facebook isn't going to know. And if Facebook can't tell who this ad's supposed to be targeting, they're going to push it out to every account that they have. And you will not like that 90% of the persons that see your ad are not interested in what you're offering. And if you're not interested, you're not going to get the type of results you would like from this paid ad. So to ensure good results, you want to make sure you know your target audience. You need to understand their demographic, their interests, and their behaviors. So I'll briefly touch on that while going through this video and through the ad. Without any further ado, let's jump into creating a Facebook ad. We start off on the web dashboard, click Meta Business Suite, and it takes you to the page. You want to click on Create Ad, and this takes us to their page where you have the option of using a Facebook content piece you have existing or their automated ads. For the purpose of this video, we want to create an ad from scratch because we want to promote your page. So you're going to go down to that goal, click on it, and it opens up the Create an Ad page. I want to see what the preview is going to look like to know if I have to change that. Okay, so no, that is too bold, too in your face, too vain. So I want to change it. I want to use another post. I actually changed my Facebook cover a while back. So that's the most recent post. So I'm going to use this. It looks a little more subtle. So while that is loading, I am going to paste the description that I have on my profile itself. So this is the description I want in the ad. Just waiting for the period. There we go. So I feel a little better with that. Everything shows clear. Call to action button will be to follow because that is the goal for this ad to get follows. Leave out special ad category and go straight to your audience. So let's focus on the audience. This is where you need to know your target audience because this is going to give you the information needed. Click that edit button on the side and let's start editing the audience. Now, because of my analytics, I know that all genders interact with my content, male and female, and they also reach out to me and purchase digital products and services. I'm leaving the age group at 18 to 65 because all age groups within that large group interacts with my small business based on the analytic data that I always take the time to read. Now, when it comes to the location aspect, the geographic demographic of my target audience, again, I pay attention to my analytics and what my analytics shows me when it comes to interactions and engagements on my content, and also the data that I collect when I have my customers. Most of them reside in Port of Spain, Chaguanas, and San Fernando. And what I want to make sure is that I reach other small businesses within these main three areas. Now I'm going to leave Trinidad and Tobago there so that I can also capture in the other locations in Trinidad and Tobago because I do have Arima, Sandy Grande, Debe. So, with that out of the way, we're going to focus on interests and behaviors and demographics. So click on browse and it takes you. Now, I have no demographic here that relates to my business, but maybe it has something here relating to yours. Click on the one that relates and go through it. In interest, you have a list of niches. Select the niche that fits your small business. For me, it's business and industry. Under this heading, I'm going to select all the interests that I believe my small business owners, my target audience, would be interested in learning when they come onto their social media platforms. Now that I have the interests set, I'm going to go over to behaviors. Now, in behaviors, I want to focus on digital activities because I want to make sure that I'm selecting new active businesses on Facebook. So I want to make sure that I capture the audiences from 6, 12, and 24 months, not just the ones that have been there for years and years. I want to capture the new ones as well. I'm also going to look for the operating system of small business owners because I know Facebook has identified that I am targeting small business owners. So there should be an operating system for them on here. So that's what I'm looking for right now. And I also want to look for Facebook access, meaning I want to find, there it is, operating system use small business owners. Now, again, Facebook access, I want to be able to select the devices that are mainly used by my target audience to access Facebook. And it could be accessing any social media platform. But what I know is that they will use either mobile devices, smartphones, tablets. So that is what I'm selecting here. And I found it under all mobile devices by operating systems. So now that I've found everything in behavior that I want to focus on, you could select a little more if you wish. I have just finished with that. So I'm going to scroll all the way down and I'm going to save this audience. My advice to you is this before you save, pay attention to audience definition. You see this nice green line here? This shows that I have defined my target audience. You want it to be on that because it tells Facebook who your target audience are and who exactly this ad needs to reach, which pages it is going to be placed on mainly. It's not going to be placed on every Facebook user, just those. That's why it's important for you to know your target audience before you can even come and do this. So once that's out of the way, you want to focus now on schedule and duration. So I'm going to leave it at start date August the 3rd. Now, before we set the duration date, I want to focus on these two things at the top here. Choose when this ad will end and run this ad continuously. I would recommend you select choose when this ad will end. Because if you choose continuously, money is going to continuously come out of your bank accounts until you realize what is happening and too much money has come out. So control the amount of money that you use in your ad and choose when the ad will end. When you select that, select the duration. For the purpose of this video, I'm putting 5 days. Now, you can change the time for each day that you want this ad to run. For some reason, it's giving me problems. Normally, you can set it at a particular time that this ad would run on the days, but I can't change it. So what this is saying, 6:44 a.m. each day is when this ad will run. Once you've selected that, you go down to your daily budget. Now, Facebook has recommended my daily budget to be $5 US. Now, this is over my budget, and I want to edit this. Now, with $5 per day, I can reach at least 3.6 thousand estimated. All right. These are the amount of accounts I can reach per day with a $5 US budget. But again, that is a little over my budget. So let me see how many audiences I would reach with $1. Okay, with $1, I'm for the least, I'm only going to reach 953. That's too little. So let me take it up to $2. At $2 for the least, estimated accounts reached will be 1.6 thousand. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Remember, I'm working on a budget and I'm pretty sure a lot of you would be doing the same. So select what you want for your budget. Next will be placements. If you want your ad to be placed on Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and to the Meta audience, leave it checked blue. But for the purpose of this, I just want it on Facebook. But if you want it to be on all these other platforms, Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and the Meta audience, you can leave it checked blue. But for me, I'm good with just Facebook. So I'm going to uncheck that and leave it at Facebook. Once you've done that placement of your choice, you go down to payment options, payment methods, sorry. You're going to have to click add and take it from there. So I'm going to go down to add. My mouse is giving some problems. Go down to add, and then it opens here. You either use credit that you may have, PayPal, or your credit or bank card. I have a PayPal, so I normally use PayPal here. You click next and you add your banking details. You click save when you're finished. Note that when you click save, Facebook is going to give you some notices on billing. Pay attention to it. Once you've done that, it brings you back to this page. I want to take this time to stress something to you. When it comes to the billing for this ad, you are going to get a bill at the end of each of the days this ad is going to be run for. So keep that in mind. So if you go onto your online banking and you realize all of this money is coming out so often, that is how Facebook bills. They bill at the end of each day your ad runs for. Now, that's just me checking the previews, and you want to just take a look at what your estimated results will be each day. Now we already know what the $2 US budget is going to get me in account reach. Now for follows, I can get an estimated 26 followers for the least per day, or 77 followers per day. This is the range of followers I can possibly get each day my ad runs for. That's way better than absolutely nothing, or probably one every 2 to 3 months. This is the area where they show you the payment summary. So for the duration of this ad, the total is $10 US because it's running for 5 days at $2 per day. So again, keep in mind the billing cycle for Facebook is at the end of each day. Once you're satisfied, click publish, and that's it. I do hope this video has been helpful, and until the next one, guys, happy marketing and toodles.